JABiztown. The reason why I wanted to volunteer for them is because I feel like it's a great program. From what I hear, it teaches kids how to live in the real world, like working, financing your lifestyle, things like that. Shows them different jobs that they can possibly work and how it comes together, and helps them choose a career path in some way. I don't know, I don't have all the details, but I just thought it was a great program for real world application, so to speak. So nowadays they have better technology, but because of the technology, they take a lot of shortcuts, and I feel it's necessary to start from the beginning and then incorporate the actual technology, because everything is so readily available. When I was growing up, if I asked my mom a question, she said, you better look in that encyclopedia. We paid all that money for those books over there. You better go in that encyclopedia and look it up. And anytime we asked her something, it was look it up, look it up, look it up, find it yourself. My daughter calls and asks me everything. I'm like, you got that phone, you can Google it. You know, that is their look up nowadays. But they're still not utilizing that, because they're more focused on the social media aspect. They know how to do every filter. They know how to set up a video. They know what to do to get as many likes as they want and all that. But they ask a simple, sorry about that. They ask a simple question, and it's like, why don't you know that? You know, adults don't know how to use checking accounts. They asking, how do I set up my insurance? Who do I need to call for that? Oh, I can make a payment and set my account up online. Like, yeah, set your account up online. They don't even have computers anymore. I have so many staff that apply, and I'm like, you know, you got to have a computer and a cell phone, and everyone's like, I don't have a computer, because they feel like they can do every single thing on the phone, and some things you can't do on the phone. You have to have a computer. You can't live in this world and be a professional and not have the tools to show yourself to be professional in any job aspect. And I just have a fear for what is to come in our society if the young adults, I think it's Generation Z or Y or whatever, Z, don't get it together. Like, it's one of those things like, what do you want to be when you grow up? You know, because you can't work for my company forever, you know, in the capacity that you're at. If I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you, train you to teach you how to run your own business, or teach you how to figure out what you're passionate about and push you to doing that, and how to make money out of it. You know, some people I just volunteer information to that I see really wants it, and then others I'll wait for them to come and ask me, or, you know, say I want to sit alongside you and see what you do and all of that, which is great. And I'm willing to help and push the next generation to something greater and better, you know. So in volunteering today, that's what I'm hoping I'm doing my part to volunteer and help them see in the type of business I'm in. You don't have to you don't have to be a doctor or a lawyer or a scientist or anything like that to make a good living. You can still dream big and make a living out of it, but you have to stay focused and work really hard. I'm fortunate to do what I love for a living and able to sustain a household with that. My husband also, I don't know if it's what he loves to do, he does what makes him happy. He can get up when he wants to, he can schedule what he wants to, and when he gets out there and he gets with these customers, it's just like a light that cuts on in him, whether he sees it or not. I see it, that this light cuts on in him where he gets excited about work and what he's doing, and the care and attention that he pays and the detail he puts in it, and how he stays on his crew about, hey guys, you got to do it right the first time, every time. Because he is the type of boss, he will call his crew back and say, hey, you got to fix this now. And because of the type of owner he is, the crew does not reluctantly do it. They come back because they know Chris is a good guy, he's integrous, he pays when he says he's going to pay, and he does what he says he's going to do. So they don't have a problem going back and fixing something they messed up to kind of stay working with our company. So, you know, I'm going to go in here and volunteer. Hopefully they let me record. I just really want to record me, and if I see my son, you know, what's going on, so I can show you guys what it's like. Not really the kids or anything. So hopefully I can get a couple of things on film of what we're doing today. If not, oh well, I'll tell you about it in the next clip. So talk to you later, guys.
A few moments later.
So you won't believe this. The sign said come all the way down here, and I get all the way down here and they told me to go all the way back to where the sign is. Confusing. You should probably do a little bit better on that. At least I'm getting my cardio in for today. Wow. Like my dad would say, wow. Whole town going in here, oh, man. You see that? For real. Like I said. So it's the getting to know you portion, which I need to eat my food, so I'm kind of being antisocial with the other volunteers. So, yeah, my energy is down. And this is overheated. I don't even taste the egg.
Staff member know, and they'll come and grab me, and I'll make sure to provide that as quickly as I can. Number two is that we are a Gwinnett County public school facility, which means when those students arrive, those front doors that you came in will lock, just like any other facility.
I feel like I'm back in school.
Now the job titles in every business, these are real job titles in these businesses in the real world. So it's a neat opportunity to expose them to some new career options they didn't know existed. So maybe this morning your marketing manager gets in the store, they say, I'm so excited to be the marketing manager. What does that mean? The appropriate answer is, I don't know, but we will find out in training after lunch. A little bit. Once you find those name tags, I want you to get one name tag, doesn't matter which one, and bring that.
County clerk. We need a CFO. Who's CFO? Where's your Smith? Mr. Where? You're the account maker?
Jason.
We got all boys.
Wait, we have to work.
So we're gonna introduce ourselves at this time, and I guess tell a little bit about ourselves. My name is Charity Atkins. You call me Mrs. Charity, or Indian Girl. That's the name of my business, Indian Girl Entertainment. I have 4 businesses with my husband. So Indian Girl Entertainment is event staffing for like parties, weddings, things like that. We bring the people in to make the party fun. Yes.
Wait, so you work at an Indian party thing?
No, the name of my company is Indian Girl Entertainment. Indian Girl is my nickname. So we named the business after that. So yeah, that's what we do. We send staff like bartenders, wait staff, event planners, event decorators, DJs, do all that. So we send all those different photographers and things like that.
I thought there was 7 days in a week.
I work 6 because we did the Lord the 7th day.
Who wants a successful business today? You had me worried there for a minute, but we're all good.
Finance CEOs, I want you to swipe forward on your tablet to the blue and green personal finance page. Citizens in personal finance, the first thing that's going to happen is a conversation about why we, all of us, when we get paid, the first thing we should do with our money is save for the future. CEOs, talk to your teams about the types of things.
The savings is separate from the money you have in your account to pay your bills. So you have your money to pay your bills, but you save separately for that. So usually as a business owner, we have savings for our business. So just in case emergencies happen and we need that extra money. So say for instance, you guys make what, y'all get $7.84. So you want to save like 10% of your income. So you automatically take 78 cents and put it in your savings account. So every time you get paid, you take that off the top and put it in your savings account. And then the money you spend is what you spend on your bills and your groceries and things like that. And you just don't touch the savings until you have an emergency. So he's trying not to have lunch with me today. Is that what it was? You didn't want to have lunch with me?
Nope.
So mean. Got Chick-fil-A though.
This is not Chick-fil-A.
What is? How is JABiztown so far?
Why do you do this at school? Well, it's not at school.
It's real life. Gotta get it on the go.
Good.
It's good. You learning anything? Anything that I haven't already taught you? Do you like it? Do you like it? Okay, I'm gonna let you eat your food.
Had a good day. Did you guys have a good day? Yeah. Glad to hear it. We really do appreciate it. You know, I say this all the time, but we really couldn't do this without each and every one of you.